Hello everyone, good evening. We're pulling some tarot cards, so if you have not chosen today, pick A, B, or C. I'm Brandy Joy. I will be your tarot reader and astrologer for the week of, actually it doesn't matter what week, but if you're here right now, then it is the week of November the 12th, 2018. Hello everyone, hey, good to see you. And for those of you on YouTube, I am on Facebook going live, so you can follow me on Facebook at Brandy Joy TV. And I also have a membership, if you'd like to join my membership to learn astrology and psychic development and magical ritual. That's at vibecourses.com. Hello, hello. Thank you, Charles. Aww. Okay, pick A, B, or C. Ready? Ready for a little guidance in these stressful times? Yeah, I know, right? The emotions feel raw right now, right? And that has to do with, there's a lot of aspects going on, of course, and we'll talk more about that Wednesday, but Venus is still in retrograde. It's coming up to the end of the retrograde, so it's getting a little more intense for a lot of people in that regard. So, all right, I'm seeing a lot of A's. Wow. A. Hello there. Good to see ya. Aw. Okay, A, B, or C, you ready? Let's pull some cards. Got traditional tarot cards here. All right. If you have any friends that might need a reading and a little advice this week, feel free to share the video with them. All right, let's get going. A, B, or C? All right. Three of Pentacles if you chose A. And then we have the Four of Wands that popped right up for A. And let's see what that's about. Oh, Four of Pentacles. Well, that's interesting if you chose A. Lots of fours there. This is a week of 4 for you. Interesting. Okay. You ready for B? B is Three of Cups. So A was Three of Pentacles and B is Three of Cups. So 3s and 4s. All right. Looks like people are starting some new things. And Five of Wands if you chose B. And the Empress. Okay. And finally, if you chose C, are you ready? Oh, another 3. Look at that. Is that not? Wow. Look at this. So all 3 of you, your first cards are all 3s. All right, we got Three of Pentacles, Three of Cups, and Three of Wands, and that is 333. And that's something that I've been seeing a few times a day, 333. 333, the angel number, is about, you're making the right decisions, you're on your right life path, things are going to go in your favor as you keep going, right? So 333 is your number for the week if you're watching. All right, so we have 3, 3, and 3. So let's take a look at the rest of C's. We got the Queen of Swords. We keep getting that Queen of Swords, don't we? All right, and let's see. Ah, the Star. Very nice. Higher octave of 8. Scorpio energy. All right, let's do this. You ready? Okay, so if you chose A, we have the Three of Pentacles, the first of the 3s. Okay, and the Three of Pentacles is saying that this is going to be a week of work, which makes sense with Uranus and Mars energy that we have right now. It is very much about ambition, it's about work, it's about focus, it's about driving forward. And so you're feeling that energy this week if you chose A, right? We have this strong energy of work in play. Discipline, responsibility, working, creating, making things happen. So if you chose A, This is going to be a focus for you this week. Is going to be that Mars energy, that Martian energy, that energy of driving forward, that energy of working and creating something, right? So it's like all of your focus is going to be there this week. It's really going to be about work. Oh, and April says that she's working 72 hours this week, right? So for those of you that chose A, this is a focus of work. Now, whether it's something that you're trying to put together for the future, very much goal-oriented for you this week. So whether it's that or it's just you're working, like this is just a work week for you. So that's going to be the main focus of your energy is going to be all applied to that area of your life this week, okay? So that's for my A's. If you chose A, now here's your cards for the week. What it says is, you got 2 4s, 44, all right? So here we have the 4 of Wands and the 4 of Pentacles, which says to commit that fiery energy into a sustainable type of situation, right? So this is commitment, and this is security and stability. So you're on the right track. Now, if you chose A, you're focusing on work this week. That's where you should be focusing. You need to be committed to that project, to that thing you're working on, to that goal, and it's going to create more stability and security for you. So whatever it is you're working on, whatever type of work you're doing this week, that's going to be a really good energy for you, okay? That's going to be something that you need to be doing this week. It's going to be good for your future, because this is a card of stability and security, and this is a card of commitment. All right, so this is just like, I'm not really seeing much for A's other than work, work, work. I'm just seeing work. I'm seeing like just a kind of a security focus this week, which is good, right? Sometimes we need to focus on security. Sometimes we need to focus on the stability, but it looks good for you. If you are feeling like a little out of sorts, it looks fine for you in terms of work. It looks fine in terms of you focusing that energy into that project or into whatever your work situation is this week. That's where your energy is flowing this week, and that's where it should be this week. So this energy with Uranus that we have right now, it's a really good energy for this. It's a Taurus energy. I'm sorry, it's an Aries energy. Aries energy is very much fire. It's very much passion. It's very much drive, right? So this is going to be a good week for you to just focus on work, and that's going to help you in a lot of different ways, especially in the security and stability area. Okay, so just focus on your work this week. That's fine. That's what you're going to feel like doing anyways, so it's just going to happen for you in that way, okay? Not too much excitement I don't see other than that for my A's, just a lot of work, which is good. And if you chose B, it's a little different. Okay, so if you chose B, you got the 3 of Cups, which is more emotional, okay? So if you chose B, you are very much in some type of mode in terms of joy and celebration, partying, maybe being around people. This is more of a social week for you, and maybe you're celebrating something. Maybe you're feeling good about something. Maybe there's a birthday, I don't know, but there's some celebration going on for you if you chose B. You're feeling a bit celebratory this week. You're feeling joyful this week, or you will be. Okay, now this could be that maybe you are around your friends a little more. Maybe you're talking to some people that you don't normally get to talk to that often. Or maybe you're just feeling good about things this week. But I'm getting a celebratory, a joyful, and a social type of energy for B. If you chose B, I'm really seeing a little bit more of a focus in terms of people, in terms of connection, in terms of just, feeling good about things. So that's a little weird for this energy because really this energy is a very raw energy for a lot of people right now. So maybe you're still feeling that, but maybe you are talking to people a little more this week, okay? Because I do see this as a social type of energy. So maybe you're just applying it well. Maybe you're just dealing with it okay. So even though you feel it, you're like, I'm okay. Or maybe you're like, oh, you know what? I'm just going to talk to my friends and we're going to just have some wine, So I'm just seeing more of a social type of energy for my Bs. And I'm not seeing anything like huge for you if you chose B either. This is more just like a more typical week. But I also have some more cards for you if you chose B. Okay, yeah, I'm reading some of the comments there. Okay, so if you chose B, you also have these cards, all right? So we have 5 of Wands and the Empress. So if you did choose B, and even though you might be in mode of socialite, right, you're also feeling a lot of tension and stress. You're still feeling the tension and stress. Okay, so it's not like that's gone from you. I didn't look at his cards really when I was looking at this one, and I was saying, this is a social thing, this is more about you being in celebratory mode and enjoy mode and being around people and things like that. It looks like you're still stressed out. And what this is saying is, you're feeling the tension, but you also have the Empress energy. And the Empress energy is the Venus energy, that Venusian energy that I keep talking about, that we're in retrograde, that's causing a lot of the rawness. That energy is kind of doubling up here. So you have the Venus energy, which is very much about your body and your resources and your finances and your love life. There's a lot of tension there, right? There's a lot of stress there still. So maybe work on de-stressing a little bit, and winding down a little more with your friends, and maybe family, friends, people that don't stress you out, and just focus more on relaxing and talking to people that make you feel better. Because again, this is a social card, and that Venusian energy is very raw right now, and that's kind of the energy right now. That Venus Empress energy along with the stress energy. It's like, and so you're definitely feeling that, but there's a social aspect and a celebratory aspect. So it's like you're doing okay and you're dealing with it, but you still feel the rawness if you chose B. So I would say it's just really telling you to be more social. Maybe have a glass of wine. This is a card of drinking. If you're an alcoholic, don't. But I'm sure most of you are not. So have a glass of wine. It's okay. All right, so we have... for my C's, we have another 3, of course. We have the 3 of Wands. So, if you choose C, this is going to be that you're in waiting this week. So, I'm sorry, but if you chose C, you're kind of in this like, I'm waiting. I'm kind of waiting for things to change. I feel kind of stuck. I'm feeling like, you're kind of just looking out at the ships to come in, but they're not quite there. You can see the ships down there, right? You see them? Right? But he's like sitting there waiting for him, and that's kind of where you're at. It's not a lot of movement. It's more just like a waiting period. So this week isn't going to be very active for you. It's just going to be more like you feel like you're kind of waiting for something to change still. Okay, yeah, like in limbo, yeah. You're going to group for a hug. That's awesome. Yes, a hug is good. Yes, you need to be doing some things socially if you chose B. But yeah, if you see, you're in that like waiting mode still. And here we have the Queen of Swords and the Star. So if you chose C, we have her moving towards this one, the Hope card, right? So if you take a look here, the Queen of Swords is about making decisions from your spirit. Okay, so she's channeling the information, she's downloading and channeling the information, the psychic energy from her soul and from her spirit guides, because again, remember the birds and the angel that I was talking about last week? We got this card last week too, right? And you got the butterfly. So this is a transformational card using feminine energy, but also mental energy. So she's channeling the information from spirit to move forward into the star, which is hope and faith, right? And it's also a cleansing card. Cleansing the aura, expanding the aura, cleansing the chakras, and moving the chakras. So she's channeling the information to cleanse and to clear and to have faith in that things are going to change, that things are going to get better, but the only way they can get better and change is if you raise your vibration and you do what this card is, which is a higher octave of 8, which is 16, which is all about that cleansing and that vibration shift up, right? And this represents the aura, to cleanse and to expand that aura, right? So she's saying, hey, you need to channel, you need to cleanse, and you need to have a little faith in that when you do these things, you're going to be attracting the better and right things to your life, right? Because it has been probably a bit rough for you if you're kind of waiting and feeling stuck, right? Yeah. So do some work, do some spiritual work this week. It's a really good time to do cleansing and spiritual work with all this crazy energy and this raw energy that you're feeling. You feel like your emotions are on your skin. You know what I mean? It's just like, ew. It's yucky energy. It really is overall. And so a lot of people are having a lot of harsh aspects happening with these shifts that are going on. So you definitely want to do something about that in terms of healing yourself and self-nurturing this week, if you chose C especially, okay? B, more social. Be more social, I like that. A, you're going to be working this week, so focus on your work, okay? But always do your meditations, you guys, always. Always do your rituals. Anyways, thank you for joining me, and we'll have our horoscope on Wednesday, and our Vibe membership class will be again on Thursday night if you're in there. And if you are in there, please jump into our private chat community because we're having great conversations right now. And if you have any questions, let me know. Love and light. I'm Brandy Joy signing off. I will see you all on Wednesday night, 10 p.m. Eastern on Facebook as always. Yeah, that sounds like it. I could see that, Elizabeth. Yeah. You can definitely pick more than one. All right. Oh, bye Maya. Oh, bye you guys. Bye Cindy. All right. Bye for now. Thank you.